And when you do like some obnoxious cover photo, like,
Oh, we're live. That was the first thing they saw was Eric going,
live.
Okay.
Live and in color.
I don't think we're live. I still got the yellow screen.
I've got 14
The
seconds.
yellow screen of death.
You might have to refresh.
Got it. All right, there's Eric.
All right. Everybody out there in YouTube land. Yeah, we live. Whoop, whoop. We're all shut in and quarantined, so.
Almost all of us.
Almost all. But,
yeah, we live. Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Turn that shit off. But I thought it'd be cool if we did some horror movie trivia. Because I'm a big fan of trivia and, well, horror movies. Because Eric over here. Say hi, Eric.
Hey, everyone.
There's Eric for everybody. This is Eric and I are the Spooky Dudes. We do Spooky Dudes podcast. New horror movie each week. Some new, some old, some way too trashy for mainstream, but whatever. It's all good. We've also got a few special competitors here. We've got Richard Yule.
What is up, everyone?
From Nerdy Laser Yellow Rope Ass Horror with PWR
Palaver Podcast.
There you
Palaver
go.
Podcast. Look it up.
And his podcasting partner is also here. That's Mr. Isaac Kane.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for joining, man. And a very special guest who needs no introduction. We've got Arnold Schwarzenegger from the Predator movie.
Yeah.
I guess
his head.
Minus his head. Well, he got to the chopper, but he was like that Dawn of the Dead zombie.
Jumped too high.
Yeah, did not work out too well.
Sapp is in the house. Steven Sapp is in the
Steven
house.
Sapp's in here?
Yep.
What's up, dude? Let's try the grid view.
So
There we
those us talking and those watching on the stream, there is a slight delay. So just give a second if you can question anything.
Absolutely. Real quick, some housekeeping to let you guys know how this is going to work. I'm the trivia host, so I'm going to ask the questions. I wrote all of the ones that are on paper, so I have to absolve myself from competition because I wrote them. If we do come to the event where we need more questions, I have this little guy to pull from. Boop, boop, be-doo. Horror movie Trivial Pursuit, and those questions range from like complete softballs to super freaking difficult Italian giallo questions. So let's just have some fun.
Quite the drastic shift in those.
Yes, yeah, we played it at Chattacon, and it was a lot of ups and downs. But let's get started. So how we're going to do this? We don't have buzzers. I don't have a fancy phone app to do all this with, so. What we'll do is the competitors will just say their first name as a means to buzz in. And then once they get their buzz, we'll ask them the question. And that way it's all orderly and it's not just like, okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to start off with one I think is pretty easy here. Richard requested some softballs.
Because I'm going to be terrible at this.
This is a question that's near and dear to my heart. The horror...
Gremlins.
1 point against Richard.
What is a mogwai?
How did you know? I have 0 Gremlins questions that I wrote out.
I hate that movie.
Apologies. You hate that movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
It
dude.
scared me as a kid.
Oh, well, that's different.
But I still can't watch it as an adult.
It's a weird thing to hate.
It is
I
weird.
just felt so bad.
We have such fond nostalgia for that movie. Okay, so question number 1. Horror hostess Elvira. Everyone is familiar with her. What is her real name?
Eric.
Eric?
That's not her name.
You're correct. It's not her name.
Cassandra Peterson.
Point for Eric. Yes.
Really need to do a new buzzer.
Spooky dude. I don't know. Boogie woogie woogie. just need you all to make some different sound from one another so I can tell. Okay. Question number 2. What was the first horror film Barbara Crampton starred in?
Wah, 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 wah.
Wait, who's that? Is that Jeff?
Me. Yeah.
All right, smartass, what you got?
Was it Reanimator?
That's correct. Jeff gets a point.
Yep.
Question number 3, which is actually numbered 5 on my sheet, so whatever. Who directed the first Scream film?
Isaac,
Isaac?
the Wes Craven.
That's correct. He directed all of them.
I was going to say.
Trick question.
Dang it.
A little bit
He
of a trick
wasn't
question. It's just to make
He
you
wasn't
think.
going to let that money go after what happened with the nightmare.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. What
we have a-
happened with Eric?
We have a special guest. Pennywise is here.
If I did that, it'd just be blurry.
Just
All right. In the staying in the slasher genre here, how many Halloween films starred Jamie Lee Curtis?
Isaac.
Isaac?
We got 4.
That is incorrect.
Eric.
Oh.
Eric?
5?
That is correct.
Because the new one or what?
Yeah, 1,
That's a
2,
resurrection.
1, 2, H2O,
And Resurrection.
Resurrection, and
Oh,
2018.
and the new one. Yeah.
And I didn't count the ones where it had her picture or whatever. Like there's a picture in part 4, I think, because Jamie Lloyd's her daughter, right?
I just forgot about Resurrection. I blocked it from my memory.
You're all along there. A lot of people have forgot.
You're better off that way. It's not worth getting a point on that one.
It's not. It's bad.
It's bad.
I was going to. It's got one of the best lines in the Halloween franchise.
Trick or treat, motherfucker. All right. At what? Okay, Yvonne DiCarlo. Does everybody know who that is?
No.
That is Lily Munster.
Okay.
Okay.
At what age was she when she died?
Oh, Eric.
Eric.
This is just a guess. It's 36.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Richard.
Richard.
27.
That is incorrect. Anybody
You have
want
like 100 chances. Just say a number.
You're not going
Do
to
you
lose a
lose
point.
points for
No,
guessing
you don't
them?
lose points. No.
All right. Jeff then.
Yeah,
34.
that is incorrect. Isaac, come on, man.
Isaac.
Okay.
So 42.
Okay. Well, Eric, what was your answer? Do you remember? Was
36.
okay. So Isaac was the oldest. I'm gonna give it to Isaac on this. He's the closest out going over. She died at 84.
Oh, I thought it was. I don't know who I'm thinking of then.
She's a
We were thinking
vampire
she
lady.
died super young of, I don't know.
She lived a long, prosperous life. No, I don't know that, but she did die really late, so that's good. Okay, staying with the Scream Queens here. What horror hostess goes by? Well, okay. What her birth name is Mila Nurmi. What is her screen name? What is she better known as?
You said a horror host?
Hostess.
Hostess.
I feel like after all this, I'm going to realize I'm not good at horror trivia.
Oh, I'm terrible at any trivia.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, guys.
Horror hosts are a little before my time, actually.
It's not, I can't think of her name, but I'll go ahead and take a guess.
All right.
It's not the lady from Up All Night on USA, is it? I don't know her name.
That's Rhonda Shear. No.
Oh man. Okay, Eric.
Eric.
It's Vampira.
That's correct.
Good job.
All right. jumping into 90s horror, right? So, Richard, get ready. You got to get a point on
All
the
right.
board. You got a clean
All right,
slate
let's
right
go.
here. What?
Although I should have gotten Scream, so whatever.
You should have. Yeah, it's okay. I put that wording in there just to trip people up a little bit. They're like, oh, is it Craven? Yeah. What early 90s horror film takes place in Cabrini Green?
Bing, 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 bing.
Richard.
I think Bing Bing got it. Who's Bing Bing, Jeff?
Yeah, that'd be Candyman.
Say it 4 more times.
Candyman, 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 Candyman.
Be my victim. Okay.
Wonderful movie.
Yeah, it's really good, man. The music, too. Boom, boom, boom. Philip Glass, right?
Think so.
It's good. All right. I think on this one, we'll probably go with the closest without going over. Because unless somebody just hits a nail on the head, okay? How many acting credits does Barbara Steele have?
I have no clue who that is.
She's in a lot of black and white Italian.
She in Nightmare Castle?
Yes, she is.
I have no idea what that is.
Severin put it out on Blue.
Richard.
Richard.
21.
That is incorrect.
I'll go ahead and guess, Jeff.
Okay.
48.
That's incorrect.
I'm not going to guess. I don't know.
37.
That is incorrect. Jeff's going to get it. She had 67 acting credits to her name. Richard, get on the board, bro.
I'm trying.
She was a busy lady.
Yes.
She's really good, too.
She's excellent. I actually watched Nightmare Castle earlier this week. Well, most of it. I fell asleep because I started it real late. Okay. Which Wes Craven directed film features a head exploded by a thrown basketball?
Eric.
Isaac.
Eric better
Deadly,
get this.
deadly friend.
That is correct.
I thought Richard was going to get that one for sure.
I have no idea what that is.
It comes up at every panel that Eric and I do. We show the video of it's Christy Swanson throwing a ball at what's the actress's name? Throw Mama from the Train.
Oh, I can't think.
No,
of
I know her.
She was the Goonies, Fratelli's mom. The Goonies.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mama Fratelli.
What was her name? I know her name.
Anybody in the chat know? Mac and Me? What is that? No, it's not Mac and Me. Come on.
Mac and me.
Is the chat still going? Or do I need to
Yeah.
refresh?
Steven
It's
Sapp's
here.
in there slanging Mac and Me. Okay, back to the questions. This is a geography question, guys, so put on your thinking caps.
Right.
In what city/state was the principal photography for Evil Dead shot?
Isaac.
Richard.
Isaac.
That was in Tennessee, Morristown.
That is correct. That's where I grew up.
Good job.
Yeah.
I actually went to school with a kid who was one of the producer's kids. And he was
Well,
he was a
I
jerk.
told this story where I used to work with somebody at Dollywood. Hi, Win, if you're watching, but I know you're not because you don't use Facebook. But his family owned the property.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
he
know.
brought in a script. He brought in a script and let me see it, like the script that they gave him.
That's pretty cool.
Because he worked. One of the stipulations was that he would work on the film.
I know a lot of people they got really bad about trespassing and stuff and stealing bricks and dirt and rocks and stuff from the site.
There's a time capsule buried there somewhere, at least according to Bruce Campbell in his book. There, somewhere on the property, there's a time capsule that has stuff in it.
I wouldn't doubt it. I lived pretty close to it, but I never actually went out there, oddly enough. All right. We're going to jump to the 80s. Okay? But don't get too excited. Who directed the 1982 slasher sleaze fest Pieces?
Oh.
This is not a softball.
No, it is not.
Because I couldn't name any other films this guy directed.
I could give clues if it'll help anybody. I know it was a Spanish director directing a wannabe Italian movie. I think.
No clue.
Yeah, I tap out.
I have nothing.
Eric?
No.
His name is Juan Piquer Simon.
There you go.
Oh, I knew that.
I
That's a
figured-
messed up movie.
I thought that one was going to be a wash, but I had to throw something
That
super
should have been like
difficult in there.
5 points if somebody got it, Corey.
How amazing is the ending of that movie?
It's pretty good, man. Did anybody buy that puzzle from the
I
company?
think I got the little one that Grindhouse put out with the Blu-ray release.
I just can't have that in the house, but that is kind of a cool idea to do the exact puzzle that the kid's building in the first of the movie.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
the first movie I thought of whenever I saw that movie, May. The movie May.
Oh yeah, I like May. Lucky McKee.
Yeah, they're kind of they have a similar finale.
Yeah, that's true. I never really thought of it, but yeah.
Now, did you guys ever see Roman? Wasn't that like kind of related to May in some way or something?
Rowan?
Roman.
Oh, I have no idea
I
what that
never
is.
saw it.
Let me see. I'll look it up real quick before you go to the next question. Roman from 2006, directed by Angela Bettis.
Oh, because
So
she
it was-
plays May. Yeah.
Right, and then Lucky McGee stars in it, or he's a writer in it too.
Oh, okay.
He plays Roman. Yeah, that's how it's related. Kristen Bell's in it.
Oh, really? I'll watch it then.
Yeah, Eddie Steeples, Jesse Hublick or something like that. Nectar Rose. It's supposed to be good. I can send it to you if you want it.
What are you talking about? They'll hear you. Okay, back to the questions. And back to the 90s, Richard.
Yes.
This
Woo,
is your
I'm awake.
chance. What was the first horror film? No Googling. What was the first horror film Nev Campbell starred in?
Ding.
Yeah, yep. Jeff?
Is it Phantoms?
No. Wait.
I don't even know if
Is
she's
Nev
in
Campbell in
that.
Phantoms?
I don't know.
I mean,
It just felt right. Ben Affleck was.
is it no doubt a horror movie, Corey?
Yes.
Okay. Richard.
Okay.
I'll just say Scream.
No.
Okay. Because I don't know.
It was Scream 2. No, I'm just kidding. Anybody
I was
else
gonna
want to hazard a guess, or is this on the line of pieces, basically? This is
When she was a kid, wasn't she?
It was in 93. I don't know that she was a kid. I mean, she was definitely younger than Scream.
I mean, that was 3 years.
It's
No.
not something like Flatliners or something, is it?
Wasn't
No.
The Craft, was it?
No. It's called The Dark.
Oh.
I've never seen
Never
it.
heard of it.
Never really even heard of it other than to make this question. Okay.
What's the scores?
Right
Anybody
now,
know?
we got
No,
Richard.
Jeff, we don't need to hear this, okay?
Richard with 0, Isaac with 3, Eric with 4, and Jeff with 3. So we got a pretty tight game.
Yeah, we do.
Richard's just going to need to go on a tear here, you know. I think this is it. This is his time to shine right here, this question. And we're going to go closest without going over on this one, okay? But we'll go in order. Whoever buzzes in, we'll go in that order. Now, most of us know that the new It, like the 2017 It, is the top grossing horror film of all time, not adjusted for inflation. According to Forbes, where did It Chapter 2 land in the top 25?
Isaac,
Isaac,
was it number 10?
that is incorrect. I will.
I'll go.
Okay, Richard.
Go ahead, Richard.
Seven.
That is incorrect.
Jeff says 19.
That is incorrect. Eric, you have a guess?
No. You talking about the reboot?
It Chapter 2. Like, where does it fall in the top 25 grossing?
Oh. I'm going to say at least ninth.
Incorrect. I think I'm going to have to give this one to Jeff.
Yeah.
He did go over, but he only went over by 1. Now,
No, I went over. Don't give it to me. Give it to whoever was after.
Okay. Here's the makeup question. Okay,
It wasn't me. And it doesn't matter.
if someone can name the domestic box office for that movie closest without going over, I'll give them a point.
Richard.
I'll give him 2 points. If it's Richard, I'll give him 2 points. Go ahead, Richard.
So, for the whole time it was in the theater?
Yes, domestically.
Domestically. Okay. I'm going to say 163.
That is incorrect.
I'm going to put it more in the 350 million range.
Incorrect.
Let's say 640.
Incorrect. Dear God, you guys think movies make a lot of money.
I had to be close though. Look, I'm good.
The
at
first
this.
one did almost like 700 million or something ridiculous.
But Chapter 2 sucked, right? So nobody went to see it.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't think
I mean,
it
I haven't
sucks.
seen either one, so I don't have a dog in this fight.
Eric, do you have a guess, dude?
I totally zoned out. Are y'all still talking about it?
Yeah, how much money did It 2 make?
Oh, it too. 20. Are you talking about domestically or globally?
I think it's domestic.
23 million.
No. I'm going to give Richard 2 points on this. It was 195.7 million.
See?
That's all
Richard's
I
on the
made.
board with 2. He's got the
That
gimme.
made a shit ton less than the first one.
It really did.
What was the world on that?
Oh, hold on. This is all very good YouTube video for everybody out there. This is how Corey looks shit up on the computer. Domestic, It Chapter 2, 211,000. International, 261,000. Worldwide, 470. Sorry, those are millions, guys. 261 million international, 473 million worldwide. So according to Forbes, yeah, domestic was slightly less than what Box Office Mojo's reporting. So whatever.
So it made around 200 million less than the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I love
it
it.
did almost 700 million.
I love how you had to stress the fact that there was millions, not just like, not $20, guys.
There's enough Pennywise shit sitting around in the stores right now to say, yeah, they made a lot of money.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, this one's a softball, guys. It's a 2-part answer. Who are Jamie Lee Curtis's famous parents?
Damn
Oh, I know this one.
I don't know her name.
Got
I
it.
know who she is.
it. I don't think I know
Is
the
it
dad.
Isaac?
Isaac?
It's not Isaac. He's wrong.
Is it Janet and Tony Lee?
That's half right.
So does he get one of the 2 points?
I know it's the.
It's
Oh, I know.
I'll give Isaac 1 point. He got one of those right. Eric, do you want to fill the other one in?
Yeah. Curtis, Tony Curtis.
Yeah.
Well, it's just Tony Curtis, yes. So, all right. Recap the scores. Richard with 2, Jeff with 3, Isaac with 4, Eric with 5. So we got a very close race here. All right. Back to the 90s. Richard, come on, man. In what town do the events of the Blair Witch Project take place?
Never seen it.
Are you
Isaac.
kidding me? I think Isaac got the first buzz in.
Okay.
Burkittsville?
What state?
You said town. I didn't know you
You're
meant.
right. Yeah. I did. It's Burkittsville, Maryland.
Maryland, yeah.
All right, back to money talk, guys. What was the budget for the original Paranormal Activity?
Ding.
Jeff.
Was it like 16,000?
Incorrect.
Richard,
Richard.
47,000.
Jesus, no.
I didn't say million. It can't be that crazy.
Isaac, is it 10,000?
Well, it's not 45. We know that.
That
Yeah.
is close but incorrect.
Eric.
Eric.
So since we're doing this, the price is right. I'm just gonna go ahead and take it old school. $1.
Incorrect. I'm gonna give it to Isaac. It was 11,000. $1. A nice move though. It was a baller move.
And
Wasn't a Charles Band film.
Yeah. $1 and a pack of ho-hos. Charles
You can
Band.
stay at my castle.
Hey, speaking of phenomenal filmmakers, guys, according to IMDb, how many directing credits does Lloyd Kaufman have?
Oh God. Eric.
Eric?
300. That
That is incorrect.
Jeff.
has to be close.
Jeff?
I'm going to say 25.
That is incorrect.
Richard,
Richard?
45.
That is incorrect. Isaac?
120.
Richard got this one.
Yes!
He was 10 away. It's 55.
55.
Richard is making a real blood sport out of this thing here.
Don't call it a comeback.
I hope we get to call it a comeback, buddy.
I've been here for years. Haven't you?
All right, we're gonna jump to a spot where that John loves so much. The 2014 found footage horror film Creep. What is the name that Joseph gives to his alter ego with the werewolf mask?
Oh.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Eric.
Great move.
Creepy?
Incorrect.
Okay.
Jeff.
Jeff.
It wasn't Marshmallow, was it?
No, sir.
I know it. It's right in the
Richard, this
brain,
movie
but-
is hysterical.
Creep's so good. It's
I even like the sequel.
it's one of the best found footage movies I've ever seen.
It's called Creepy?
This
Just
is called
Creep.
Creep.
Creepy is the name of the werewolf in the version Eric has.
Oh, that's right.
That would have worked too, though.
Oh. I know it. I looked it
Richard,
up.
you can borrow it.
Whoa.
Anybody else want to guess? Richard or Isaac?
No, I mean,
Mm-mm. I have
Can I
no
think-
idea.
Can I take another guess just for shits and giggles?
Sure.
After everybody's guess.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody done guessing?
yes.
Yeah.
Back in me.
He does love macaroni, but his name is Peach Fuzz.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean,
guys.
Jeff was kind of close with Marshmallow.
Get your buzzers ready. This is a softball, okay? In what year was the first Halloween film released?
Bing.
Jeff,
78.
that is correct. Psycho 78. Okay, there's your misfits for a moment. What well-known slasher star portrays the character Buck in Toby Hooper's Eaten Alive?
Bing.
Jeff?
It's Robert Englund.
Man, Jeff is in it to win it. He's not winning yet, but he's in it to win it. There you go. Okay, guys.
Yeah, I'm coming for you. Yeah.
Yeah, snap it to a Slim Jim. All right. So take a drink. What's the other one? Seafy, Death House.
Those just joining the chat like, what the hell is this?
All right. Now this next
Hey.
question, yeah.
Just just because it's a interesting fact, I've just noticed our most viewed video on YouTube is violence in a woman's prison.
Is it really?
It is 167 views.
Is the second one Vampiros Lesbos?
I think so. I have to look again.
Our listeners are a bunch of perverts, and we love you guys. Just get it all out on the screen. All right, guys. We're going to go back to the 2000s here. This guy is near and dear to my heart, but he's misunderstood and hated by many. What character does Eli Roth portray in his 2002 film Cabin Fever?
Mm.
And I must make an admission right here. When I wrote the question, I actually answered it wrong and then looked it up and corrected myself.
I don't know.
I know the dog, but that's it.
That's what I thought his name was.
Yeah. Ah, dude.
What was the question again?
What character does Eli Roth portray in his own 2002 film Cabin Fever?
Oh.
And it's not Dr. Mambo?
It's not.
Okay. Okay.
Just take
I'm
a
out.
guess, guys. Just
Is it
guess.
Sean?
No, it's not.
No.
Just
Barry.
take a guess. It's not a weird name. I'll say that.
Barry Whitman.
No, there's no last name either. We just have first name.
Dave.
No.
He's
Eric,
not here.
Dave's not here, man.
I don't know.
It's Justin.
Oh, that's my brother-in-law's name.
Face. Okay.
Face. Scratch mode.
For a bonus point, what's the name of his dog?
Oh, that's not fair.
Isaac?
Dr. Mambo.
Very nice. For 2 bonus points, what other film does he portray the same character for a brief cameo?
Richard.
Oh,
Wait, who said it?
Me, Richard.
Richard.
Cabin Fever, the remake.
No, I don't think so, man.
was it Aftershock?
No.
No.
I love that movie.
I think Jeff has a good shot at this one. He's just not.
It's not hostile.
It's not Hostile. It's not his movie. The other movie he has a cameo in is not his.
I don't know.
It's 2001 Maniacs.
Wow.
He throws an armadillo full of guts on top of a car.
I don't even remember him being in that.
It's a very brief cameo. All right, we've got a few left here. Who directed the film The Gore Girls?
Bing.
Jeff.
Herschel Gordon Lewis.
That is correct. All right, softball guys, prepare your bats. Get your T-ball ready. In what year did the first Friday the 13th make its debut?
Bing.
Jeff.
80.
That is correct. All right. Richard, this one's for you.
Okay.
Don't fuck up.
Story of my life.
Pressure's on.
What is the first name of the female lead in Midsummer? The movie just came out. Florence Pugh, man.
I know the actress. I love the actress.
Yeah, she's great.
But I don't know the character name.
She's a better Paige than Paige.
Well, that's not hard to do.
No.
I don't know.
Can I give
And
it?
he says her name like 1,000 times.
I'm gonna give Richard a clue. Okay. There's a Red Hot.
Rhymes with.
Are you familiar with the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yes.
They have a song called this, and then a state name after this word. It was
Californication.
Were all their songs called California something?
California Slim Pickens.
I just know the California raisins. That's all I got.
Richard, you don't have it, Richard?
It's a song title.
I mean, that's just a clue, man. I'm trying to give you clues, not giving you the whole answer.
Coneheads.
Okay. How about this? Here, this is the last clue I can give you. Bonaducci.
I know what.
Are you shitting me?
Hey, back off!
I'm a hostile trivia host, man. This is serious shit.
This is why you don't get Alex Trebek's job.
Shock at
I don't
Trebek.
I'm out. I don't know.
Anybody
Danny!
else?
Danny!
Okay,
Danny!
okay, he got it. Dear God. I was gonna
Danny,
feel like,
California.
yeah, isn't that a song, Danny, California?
It is.
It is, yes.
Okay, guys, y'all better get this one, okay? Somebody better get this. Who directed Robot Jocks?
Ding.
Oh,
Son of a...
Who said
Stuart
that first?
Gordon?
Did Jeff say it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is correct, Stuart Gordon. Rest in peace.
I love Robot Jocks.
So good. I remember my buddy James introduced me to that one. I was like, what a stupid movie. And then I watched it. I was like, what a great movie.
Changed my life as a kid.
All right. Got a couple more that I wrote, and then we can do a couple cards here. What film franchise provided an early starring role for Jennifer Aniston?
Richard!
oh,
Richard.
Leprechaun!
He got it. And
I'm not fast enough.
commandingly so, though. Richard this whole time's been like, 24. You know, this time he's like, I know this shit. All right, guys. Here's another one. Who directed Critters 2?
Got it.
Isaac?
Mick Garris.
That is correct. All right, catching up here. We actually have a tied game here. Richard and Eric both have 5, and Isaac and Jeff both have 8.
Whoa.
So, I'm going to go to a random couple of Trivial Pursuit cards here.
So hard.
Please don't sue me, Trivial Pursuit.
Just ignore it. Don't say that.
Yeah, these were from you, Corey. It's okay.
Yeah.
You wrote these on cards professionally printed.
I mean, I probably know some of them. How about that? I could have come up with them, right? All right.
Unless you pick those ridiculously hard ones from obscure Italian films.
Which 1938 film from the industrial era provided us the backdrop?
All right. This film is near and dear to my heart. Everyone should know about it. In Jaws, what is the name of the ship that sunk during World War II and of which Quint is a survivor?
Isaac?
Isaac?
Is it the Celeste?
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Eric.
Eric?
The Indiana?
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
I just know the shark's name.
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on it.
Eric was so close. USS Indianapolis.
Did he get a half point for that?
I can't do half points, man. That's too much.
I got a letter.
You got a state
You got like
area.
2/3 of it.
You got a state.
I
Okay.
mean, I was in the general area.
In Hostel Part 2, which character survives the film? Beth, Whitney, Lorna, or Paxton? It's multiple choice.
Richard.
Richard.
Whitney.
Incorrect.
Dang. Was it Beth?
It's correct, Beth. All right.
I love that movie too.
Unused footage from what Stanley Kubrick film was used in the theatrical cut of Blade Runner?
What? I missed the question.
Yeah.
Unused footage from what Stanley Kubrick film was used in the theatrical cut of Blade Runner?
Isaac?
Isaac.
Was it 2001?
Incorrect.
Ooh, that was my guess. Thanks for getting that wrong. Bing, I guess I'll say The Shining.
That is correct. It's The Shining.
That's what I was gonna say, just by default.
Wait, what footage from The Shining was used in Blade Runner?
I have no idea, as I've yet to actually watch the whole film. I've tried and tried.
You will never watch it. Just stop. Don't bother trying.
What, The Shining?
Oh no, The Shining I've
Blade
seen
Runner.
like
Oh.
50 times, but
I was gonna say I've never seen The Shining either.
It just
I've
seems
never
so
seen
out of
Blade Runner.
place.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody's just like sitting on the shitter watching it on their phone.
That's how I watch most of my movies.
That's why you don't like them. You're like, this screen's so small. That movie's stupid.
Golly.
You're gonna have really bad intestinal problems.
This little Royd was named after this movie. This little Royd was named after this movie.
All right, let's do a few more here, and then we'll wrap it up. What film in the Halloween series was the first one to not involve John Carpenter?
Richard,
Richard?
at all?
Correct.
Halloween 3.
Incorrect.
Isaac,
Isaac?
was it 5?
Incorrect.
Eric,
Eric?
4.
That is correct.
Halloween 4.
Yeah, he worked on 3. Here's an international question, okay? But I love this movie so much.
What's happening?
Somebody's screaming in the other room. Jesus.
It's like an episode of Cops instantly.
Never know what's going to happen here on Horror Movie Trivia Night.
I was looking for the mute button, and I was like, nah.
In the Korean film The Host from 2006, the titular character nabs which Park family member? Hyun Seo, Namju, or Nam-il?
Richard,
Richard.
Nimso.
Yep.
Ah!
All right, Richard, I got you another one here, okay? The 2017 film Annabelle Creation was how does it relate to the original Annabelle film from 2014?
It's a prequel.
That's correct.
I don't know if he was directing those just for you, Richard. I think
Richard,
you're
prequel.
I was-
just because he said it was for you didn't technically
we
mean
help,
that.
we help out where we can. To what country is protagonist Rob preparing to relocate at the start of Cloverfield from 2008?
Isaac,
Yep.
China.
Incorrect.
Jeff,
Jeff.
Can I have a second chance?
is it Korea?
Incorrect.
Richard,
Richard.
Germany.
Incorrect. Eric, just throw a dart at the damn map and see what happens.
Canada.
Incorrect. You can guess for the shits and giggles.
Japan?
It is. Yeah, it's Japan.
Stupid. I knew
Okay.
that.
Richard or Isaac better get this thing correct. One of y'all better jump on this. The film Cannibal Holocaust from 1980.
I've never seen it.
You were waiting for that theatrical debut.
My screen just froze.
It made use of what style of filmmaking?
My
Bing.
screen froze and I didn't hear the question.
Oh, okay. I'll reread it. No, because no one guessed.
I didn't hear the whole question.
The
I'm having
film,
problems.
the film Cannibal Holocaust made use of what style of filmmaking?
I'll say Bing again.
Oh, Jeff. Okay,
Found footage?
that is correct. How you gonna snipe these dudes, man? They trying to.
I had connective issues, to be fair.
It's better to have connective tissue than connective issues. Am I right? That's not a good joke. But whatever. What is the name of the fictional preserve in which the titular settlement of the village is set? Ooh,
Good movie. Don't know the answer, though.
I like that movie too. A lot of people hate it. I don't know that anybody's gonna get this. You could just guess something.
You mean the state? Where was that?
No, the name of the. It's
fake
a
village.
preserve. Like it's a preserve they live on. That's why nobody gets in it.
I can't even say the last time I watched that movie. I don't remember that.
It's the Walker Wildlife Preserve.
Yeah.
In Mama from 2013, how many years are Victoria and Lily missing?
Eric.
Eric.
13.
Incorrect.
Bing.
Jeff.
5.
Correct. On the money. Mama.
Well, I mean, I knew it was something around that because the littlest one was little still. But, yeah.
Okay, guys. Richard, I'm looking at you. But,
Okay.
but other people can't answer the question, just for the record. What was the name of the criminal who becomes Chucky in Child's Play? Don't say you've never seen Child's Play, Richard.
No, I've seen it, but it's been a long time.
It's
was
Worm
weird.
Tongue.
I knew the answer, then I sat up straight in the chair and then totally drew a blank. Oh. Thing.
Isaac.
Oh, go for it, Isaac. You got it.
I think Isaac got it first.
It's Charles Lee Ray.
That is correct.
Dang it. I should have
And it's a combination of 3 real serial killers. So like, I think it's Charles Manson,
Henry Lee Lucas.
Henry Lee Lucas, and another one.
And
Rachel
Ray
Ray.
Charles. Ray Charles.
Rachel Ray. Rachel Ray.
All right, this is the last card. This is for all the marbles that we don't really have a prize, but whatever. The prize is just getting together and having a good time. Am I right?
That's a lame prize. I wanted something physical.
I got you something over here.
Oh, take a drink.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a drink. Okay. What actor played Thomas, the adult companion of Abby, in Let Me In? I'll give you a hint. He shares a first name with one of our panelists tonight. I've actually never seen Let Me In. I've seen the original.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
They're both very good.
I know Chloe, whatever her name is
Grace Moretz?
Moretz.
yeah. I don't know the guy.
The kid from The Road is really good in it. He's
The actor's name is Richard Jenkins. Who directed the Grindhouse from 2007 fake trailer for Werewolf Women of the SS?
Richard!
Richard?
Rob Zombie.
That is correct.
See, when I know it, I know it.
When he knows that third of the questions that are being asked. I'm just busting your balls, man.
Hey, I'm just busting your balls, huh?
In the climactic pool scene, the titular entity, I say titular really weird, titular entity of It Follows uses what form to attack Jay?
Isaac.
Isaac?
Her father.
That is correct.
I've never seen it. Spoiler.
Oh, sorry, dude. The movie's great.
Weird question on that. They never. Do we get that from based on like seeing a picture, right? That's the only like clue we get that was her father. Because I don't remember him saying like, "That's my father."
Yeah.
You don't remember the ghost being like, "I'm your father."
No, that was Darth Vader.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's only like a picture that you see at one point. I actually thought that they could have done that a little bit better, but
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I mean, the sister asks, "What do you see?" and she tells her she didn't want to know or something like that. I think.
Okay. 3 more questions. In The Omen from 1976, for what country is Richard Thorne the ambassador to Great Britain?
Isaac,
Isaac?
U.S. ambassador.
That is correct. Just one behind Jeff now. Jeff, you better get something here. What character in Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood, has telekinetic powers?
Jesus.
Isaac?
Pass. I thought it was in there and then it left.
She is unfortunately not named Pass. I cannot give you a point on this one. Anybody else? I'll take a first name.
Richard.
Richard.
Kimberly.
Incorrect. That's the Pink Power Ranger.
Oh.
Oh God, why don't I know her name?
That's what I'm wondering.
I literally have the movie poster above my head, but it doesn't say her name on it. So
Check again.
Venture a
wait.
guess?
It's not Cindy, is it?
No, that's my mom's name.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with anything, but there you go. Okay, it's Tina.
Yeah, and that's my mom's name.
Oh, all the telekinetic moms.
Dude, that's crazy. That's funny.
All right, last one. If Isaac gets this one, it's going to be all tied up between him and Jeff, and they're going to have to go to sudden death.
Ugh.
It's an international question, though. Okay. What gender is the vengeful spirit in Ju-on?
Richard,
Is it?
Richard,
female.
that is correct. Richard's the spoiler of this game.
Thanks, Richard.
All right, just to recap, we've got Eric with 6, Richard with 9, Isaac with 11, and Jeff with 12. Jeff is our champion for this evening.
Yeah.
Jeff, the man who can't be seen, but he looks
The
just like
inaugural
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
champion.
Yeah, inaugural champion. Yeah.
Yeah, come and get it. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for playing, and let's go around the table and do plugs. Want to start with, well, Jeff, since he's our champion. What, you got anything to plug, dude?
No, not really. I mean, I guess our podcast. Who are we anymore? Fistful of Action podcast. Yeah, we're on hiatus. Whole thing going on right now, but we'll be back eventually.
And he does appear periodically on Spooky Dudes.
And Nerdy Laser.
Yeah.
Richard, what's up, man? What's up with Palaver?
Yeah, Palaver Podcast you can find on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and SoundCloud. So what you do is you subscribe to Palaver Podcast. You can find me at Nerdy Laser. You just subscribe to Palaver Podcast and you get PWR Spot Show, the Assignment Horror Podcast, the Yellow Ropes Podcast, and the one with me and Isaac every week, Nerdy Laser. So there's that.
Sweet. Isaac, you got anything besides Nerdy Laser?
I mean, I was just gonna say we have some really cool episodes that we just did Outbreak, which I know is a little insensitive, but to be fair, the movie is completely unrealistic and it's just a love letter to helicopter fight scenes. So
There you go. Hey, you could be talking about it to keep it in the public eye, to warn more people. There you go.
I'm
Be
warning
afraid of
more
monkeys.
people about rogue helicopter fights.
All right, Eric, you got anything going on, man?
No, just check out Spooky Dudes.
Like Eric said, do check out Spooky Dudes, Facebook, Twitter. We actually have a YouTube channel that's not this one, so that's sorry for the confusion. But yeah, we got some cool stuff coming up. We got an episode on What Spring coming out next week from 2014.
Yes.
Monster Love movie.
That's the dudes that did The Endless and Resolution.
Correct. Yep. That's them. So that one was fun. That'll be out next week. And patreon.com/spookydudes if you want to support the show. And also go to fright-rags.com. Use code spookydudes10 at checkout. Get 10% off your order. And they'll ship it right to your house. You don't even have to leave your house to get the shirts. They're badass.
I mean, you can't leave your house now, so.
Right. Stay home, get them damn shirts. Support your shows. Listen to more podcasts. Do that. All
I
right.
left my house today.
Where'd you go?
Went to get gas and pizza rolls, you know, the necessities. You would have thought a damn parade's going on in my town. Everybody out running around. I'm like, what the hell, people?
That's apparently how it is here. Yeah, it was a beautiful day here, so everybody's like, screw it. Going out, no matter what.
I had pizza rolls for lunch. Not that that's related or anything. But
I had ramen noodles. What are we, like 12?
Always.
we're on pandemic eating plans. It's awful. My sodium intakes went up like 500%. All right, guys. Thanks for doing this. We'll do it again. I hope you guys that watched enjoyed it, and I sure enjoyed doing the questions. So I'm going to come up with some more for these guys, and we may get some other podcasts involved here next time. I'm looking at you, Bloody Good Horror. I'm looking at you, Who Goes There. I'm also looking at Fright Rags because I messaged them too. We're going to get them on next time. Anyway, we'll have a big old competition. It was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much. And stay spooky, my dudes.
Thank you.
Bye.